Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have a classic anime figure and merch haul. I am so excited to open the figures that I'm gonna open today. I've been dying to open them, like, oh, I can't wait. And I also have like a ton of merch to get through today. I kind of had a box of merch that I forgot about from like my last couple of hauls, so it's gonna be like a lot. All right, so let's start with the merch. I have this entire box of stuff to get through, so we're gonna have to rapid fire through these. First up, because it's at the top and I just couldn't resist opening them first, this is the Rilakkuma like dim sum yumcha set. I mentioned them earlier, but now I have them in person, so oh my god. It's so cute that they come in the like little bamboo basket and everything. We have Kirotori looking like a classic dumpling. We have Rilakkuma looking like a hagao or like a lucky parcel. And then the King Rilakkuma himself is like a shumai. It's just so cute. One of my all-time favorite Rilakkuma plushie sets because it's Rilakkuma and like my favorite food in one. All right, next thing I have a NieR Automata music box. I've already picked up one of these in a previous haul and I really liked it, so I picked up this one as well because this is the amusement park track and that one slaps too. All right, let's give it a listen. Yeah, banger. This is going on a lot longer than I thought it would. I just rotated like once. That track is like a certified banger. Like every song on the NieR Automata soundtrack is so good. I listen to it like all the time when I'm working. Yeah, I love these. These are so luxurious. Oh, I'd love to have the NieR Automata vinyl one day. It is quite expensive though, but yeah, I think it's like one of my favorite all-time soundtracks ever. Next up, I have a ton of pinch straps. I think it's been a while since I bought some of these, so I have a lot here today. First up, I have the 5 quintessential quintuplet straps. I think they all look so cute and they're all transformed into the pinch strapped art style in like such an adorable way. Personal favorite from these straps is Nino. She looks so cute. Next, I picked up some Sword Art Online ones. I've got the Leafa, the Asuna, and the Sinon. These ones look super cute as well. And then lastly, of course, I got some Fate ones. I have a ton of the Fate pinch straps, and I think at this point I'm almost just going for finishing the set. Today we have Merlin, Abigail, and Mysterian Heroine X Alter. All right, moving on to something a little different. I actually picked up a CD. So I picked up the Higurashi song collection. This is the Analogy album. Like, I loved watching Higurashi, but one of my favorite things about it is all of the songs. They're all bangers. I love Ayane's songs in it, and so I wanted to have a CD and an album for it. So this also came with a poster. Okay, this poster is massive. I didn't realize it'd be so big. Boom. Very cool. Sorry for the glare. Next up, I have some stickers. I actually have these 2 Chainsaw Man luggage stickers, I think. I just really liked the art style of these. I thought they were super aesthetic and I plan on using them as like postcardy print decorations in my room. Damn, looking at some of the other designs on the back of these, I kind of wish I got a Power one or a Makima one. Or one of Power and Akuma, or like all of them. They're all really nice. Next up, I have a couple can badges from Horimiya. So we have Hori and Miyamura. Yeah, these are really big and cute. Following in the trend of can badges, I bought this box of Jujutsu Kaisen can badges, and these are like the after party version. So this is supposed to be a little blind box set, but buying the entire box, I just have all of them. All right, so the first one I opened is Yuji. He looks so cute. I really like the design of these and I love the holographic finish as well. I'm just gonna open a second one because I really don't have any patience. Oh, I got the Megami one, also super cute. All right, and to wrap up the can badges, we have the can badge to rule them all, which is this freaking Chica can badge. They said on the listing this would be a big can badge, and they weren't lying. It is huge. It's the size of my face. It's so big that it even comes with a little stand on the back, which is actually really nice. Next up, a few more Rilakkuma items. I did get this Rilakkuma letter set and this Rilakkuma notebook. I really like this design. It's so simplistic and cozy. Yeah, it just really gave me the cozy vibes, so I really like them. I feel like a 12-year-old when I say this, but I got more collectible cards. Yeah, I got more of the Jujutsu Kaisen collectible like clear cards. So again, these are all like blind bags. I think there's a piece of gum inside, and then it comes with 2 clear cards. So in this one, I got Sukuna and the girl with the blue hair. I'm so sorry, I've forgotten her name. Hasumi. I'll open another. In this one, we got Geto and Todo. I'm gonna open another because I kind of want to get like a main character. No shade to all the ones I've already pulled. Here we go. This is a bit better. We have Mai and Toge. Still none of like the main characters though. Hopefully I get one. We'll find out when I film the B-roll. Next up, I got another set of like blind box things. This time it is of these YoRHa acrylic charms. These were so cute, I just couldn't pass up. They are all of the girls in their sleeping bags. All right, let me open one of them up. Oh my god, yes! This is the Nadeshiko one, which is like one of the cutest of the 5. But honestly, all of the designs are adorable. Speaking of YoRHa, I also picked up this. This is a little like sign that you can put up in your car. I think I did translate what it says, but I've forgotten now, so I'll put it on the screen. But I don't know, I really like it. It's really cute, YoRHa vibes. We're almost done with the merch. So next thing I picked up are some Shikishi boards. So these are Tokyo Revenger Shikishi boards. I think when I pre-ordered these, the show was kind of still airing in its prime. So I did have to buy the entire set of 7 of them. Alright, so the first one I opened is the Mikey one. I think these are really nice because they have like foil, shiny foil on it, and I like whenever that is on a Shikishi board, I'm just obsessed with it. I'll probably plan on keeping the ones I like and then either giving the others away or trying to sell them on like Facebook Marketplace, because the problem with buying these sets is you end up with like all of the can badges or all of the charms when you really just want like 2 or 3. Lastly, I have this Haikyuu thing. Honestly, I don't even really know what's in this. I think it's like miniature clear files. Like, let's just open it up, take a look. Okay, so they all come packaged like this. They're blind bagged. Oh, cute. So in it you get a postcard. So this one is of Shikishima, and then you also get like a mini clear file to put your postcard in, I guess. But this clear file is so cute. It's got Hinata and Nishinoya, and they're adorable. It seems kind of pointless, but like I really like collecting postcards and clear files, so this is like right up my alley. I love flat form paper-based merchandise. Oh, looks like I forgot. I also got this Sumiko Gurashi pen. This one is so cute because it is food themed. Lastly, I don't know whether this counts as merch or a figure, but I picked up this 1/64 scale Good Smile Hatsune Miku AMG 2016 Super GT version miniature car. And it is so nice. It comes in this little plastic display box, and the car is so detailed. Like the print and livery on the car, you can see all of their little brand sponsors and everything. Really, really nice. I've seen you can get bigger sizes of these as well, but they get expensive really quickly. But if I'm already impressed with the quality on this size, I bet if you kind of go bigger, like the quality is even better. Final thing in the merch bucket is this Kei Mochizuki postcard set that I actually found online. I love their art style so much. It's so edgy, so cool. So yeah, I couldn't help myself but get these postcards. That's everything in the merch box. Let's move on to some figures because we've got some really good ones. I'm super excited. All right, first up, let's start off with a couple of Nendoroids I just recently received that I'm so excited for, and that is the Denji and Power Nendoroids from Chainsaw Man. I am super excited for the anime to come out. I think it just looks amazing, and I'm a big fan of the manga. And so when Good Smile said that they're making Nendoroids, I couldn't say no. So let's start off with Denji. Denji is a pretty expensive Nendoroid. He retailed for 6,000 yen, which is definitely on the expensive side. They put him in a fancy, like, wide box, because his chainsaw is pretty long. So you can display Denji in his kind of human face form. He's got a couple of faceplates here, but the selling point of the Nendoroid is, of course, that you can display Denji in his transformed chainsaw state. So he comes with this awesome chainsaw head, as well as his starting rope, and a couple of chainsaw arms as well. You can actually move the jaw on the chainsaw head, and it comes with an extra tongue piece. And of course, the Nendoroid comes with a miniature Pochita as well. So I do think Denji in his kind of standard form is a little lacking. Like, I know he's just in a white shirt and some pants, that's probably why, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't be happy if it was just that, but I am super impressed by the chainsaw head. That has to be one of the coolest Nendoroid heads ever. Like, the detail on that head is amazing. All right, next up we have the Power Nendoroid. I'm like really invested in this because I'm in love with the aesthetic of Power's design. Like, I just really like how she looks. So I hope I like the Nendoroid. So Power was a bit cheaper than Denji, but not by much. So Power's 5,500, which is like, what, $5 cheaper than Denji? And you don't get too much with Power. So it's pretty obvious to anyone that collects Nendoroids, but it's kind of a shame that Nendoroids are getting pricier and pricier, and we're kind of just getting the same as we got before. Anyway, back to Power. Power comes with 3 faceplates. She's got her standard expression, a smiling one, and a super cute eating expression. Power also comes with her hammer and her knives. They've included a little arm for her to eat, as well as Meowie, her cat. I think the Power Nendoroid looks pretty good. I love how shiny her horns are. I like her faceplates. I'm not super blown away by the body of this Nendoroid. I think it's fine. I like the folds in the clothes, but it's not as detailed as I've seen some other Nendoroid outfits. I'm really happy to finally receive both of them. I've been meaning to set up all my Nendoroids after I've moved, and I haven't done that. So I think these two are a good starting point. Once I set them up, I might feel more motivated to unbox all of my other Nendoroids. I'd really love if they made an Aki Nendoroid. He's one of my favorite characters, but I think maybe they're gonna tactically wait for the anime to come out and then either re-release Denji and Power or drop some of the new ones. We'll see. All right, now let's get into the scale figures. I have 3 scales and I'm so excited for each one of these. I probably can't pick which one's my favorite, but let's start off with this beautiful girl. This is the Nero Claudius 1/7 Idol Emperor version, and this is by Good Smile Company or Aquamarine. Yeah, so this figure was originally released in 2018 and a re-release announced for 2021. I believe that this figure was initially manufactured by Aquamarine, but unfortunately Aquamarine doesn't exist anymore. RIP. They actually made some really nice figures, so that's really sad. And I think what happened is Good Smile Company took over all of their kind of things they had in development maybe, and this was one of them. So this says Good Smile Company, maybe a 2018 version will say Aquamarine. I don't know. I've seen this figure around before the re-release and I've always really liked it. I always thought it's such an aesthetic and beautiful figure, but Nero isn't my favorite Fate character, so I just never like bit the bullet and bought her. But then when I saw her up for re-release, I couldn't say no. She was 16,000 yen, so pretty expensive, but I just love the whole composition of her on the chair. It's so beautiful, I couldn't say no. So yeah, with that, let's actually get her open. All right, here's the back piece. It comes with her chair. All right, here is the couch. It is actually way nicer and way more detailed than I thought the lounge chair would be. Yeah, and pretty heavy too. She comes with a little love heart cushion, so sweet. And here's Nero herself. She is so pretty. All right, I'm gonna get her into her throne. Oh my God, here she is on her chair. She is so beautiful. This figure is so beautiful, honestly, like a work of art. My favorite thing about this figure is the whole composition of it. It's so unique that it comes with a lounge chair and she's sitting and it all looks phenomenal together. I love it when figures have a unique base, and I think this chair is so beautiful. There are so many nice details to this chair alone. I'm surprised they went through all that effort. I also think Nero looks beautiful. I love her dress. I love the color of it. It just pops. The different shades of red on it look so beautiful together, and they contrast really nice against Nero's blonde hair. I think that Nero's face also looks really, really cute, and I love her little hand pose up to her lips. If I had to be picky, I'd say that there's a few sculpting details that I would have liked to see on the figure, especially in her hair and on her hand. Yeah, overall though, I am really happy with this figure. I think she's beautiful, and I think that if she appeals to you at all, if this kind of figure appeals to you at all, like, seriously, go get it. Like, she is really, really beautiful in person. All right, that was a good start. Now let's move on to the next scale, which I'm also super excited for. And that is this Onmyoji one. And I'm gonna have to refer to my notes for the name. This is the Onmyoji Zashikiwarashi Fukuraiunshi 1/7 complete figure. Make sure to put the name on the screen. But apart from not being able to pronounce the name for this figure, there's a lot of other stuff I don't know about this figure. I don't really know a ton about the game. So she's from Onmyoji, which up until now I thought was a MOBA. And I only just learned when I watched Danielle's video that it's actually a turn-based strategy game. And then there's also a MOBA in the same universe. So there are two different games. I just thought it was one thing. I also didn't know too much about the character of the figure. Turns out her name is Zashikiwarashi, and you can summon her. And this is her in her Fortune Flourish skin, which here's a source picture of. It's so cute. I also saw that she has this other koi fish skin, which honestly, if they made a figure of, I'd have to buy as well. It's so cute. The other thing that I'm unfamiliar about with this figure is the manufacturer. So this figure was manufactured by NetEase Games. I've never bought a figure from them before. All I know about them is that they have some crazy good prices for like crazy ambitious figures. Like, I'll put a few photos up of ones that I can think of that all look amazing, and the price for them are all, you know, very reasonable. Maybe this is like solid competition for like Eastream when it comes to elaborate figures. I don't know. We'll see how she turns out. But what I do know about this figure is that she looked super cute in the promo pics, and I love me a koi girl. So let's get her open. I'm super excited. All right, so she is very well protected in the blister pack with a ton of plastic and coverings. I can barely even see her. I am absolutely gobsmacked by this figure already. Oh my God. I am so blown away by this figure. So impressed. Oh my God. I'm still taking it all in. Honestly, I haven't reacted to a figure like that. A figure hasn't surprised me in a long time like this one just did. It's like you see the picture of her on the website and you see it in 2-dimensional and you think, oh, she looks cute. But when you see it in person, in 3D, and you see that that big ass koi fish in the photo is here and he's chunky and he's beautiful, and I'm just so impressed and speechless about this figure right now. This figure is amazingly beautiful. The entire composition of this figure is stunning. I can't believe how well they worked in all of the clouds, the koi fish, the little green balls, the other decorative elements, the lucky cat, the other lucky cat. It all flows so beautifully together. The other thing I love about this figure is the colors and the way this figure is painted. All the colors are so bright, warm, and vibrant. It is just delightful to look at. The sculpting and the details of this figure are insane as well. I feel like I left out a key part of why I was freaking out about this figure, and that's the price. So this figure retailed for 14,000 yen. So it was cheaper than the Nero we just unboxed. And it is honestly cheaper than like so many things in my collection, but it's so good. Like it packs a punch. I feel like the amount of detail that you get here is on par with, you know, some really expensive kind of E-Stream or other company figures, but like at a fraction of the price. You know, for comparison, here's some other figures that are more expensive than this one. I'm so impressed. I love her. I absolutely love it when this happens, when I unbox a figure, and I love her so much more than I thought I would. I think, you know, this could be a top 10 figure for me. I love it. I'm so impressed by NetEase, the manufacturer, but there's a ton of other figures by this manufacturer for this game that look so cool. And given how much I love this little koi girl, I'm now super tempted to pre-order more or to get more. Wow. Oh, I'm like buzzing. That was really exciting. All right, as hype as that was, let's now move on to the last scale figure for the video. And it's probably the one that I was most excited for by a small margin. And that is the 2B from NieR Automata standard version figure by Square Enix. So 2B retailed for 14,000 yen, which is the same price as the koi girl, but I don't know if 2B is gonna be as impressive as her. There is a second version of this figure, the DX version, where she comes with a pod and you can also take her skirt off and display her in her undies. But that one's like 22,000 yen. And I don't think the price increase is worth it for me to see 2B's ass. I'd probably rather see 9S's ass, but we don't even get to do that because he's in like boxes and they like hide it. So I ended up getting the regular version of both 2B and 9S. Although I don't have the 9S yet, we only have 2B at this point. 2B or not to be? Shut up. So similar to the Nero, 2B was a re-release. I always knew that this figure was around. I didn't really think about getting it because I thought the prices had gone up. I didn't track it too closely, but when I saw the re-release, I was immediately jumped on it. I was so happy. All right, let's get her open now. Firstly, we have the base. It's pretty simple, but quite nice. It's just got YoRHa for the glory of mankind, kind of embossed in the bottom. I think I forgot to mention, because I don't know if it's on the box, but this figure's by Flare. So I know Flare has a few other nice figures that I like the look of, but I think this is my first Flare figure. I just put it together and I was just about to say, oh, it's so hard to put the sword in her hand. And I realized I've put it in like the wrong bloody way, so her sword's facing downwards and now I have to redo it. All right, here she is. It was a little annoying to get the sword into her hand. You just kind of have to force it a bit. But apart from that, very easy to assemble. I really like this figure as well. I'm not as like wowed as I was with the Koi Girl, but I do really love her. Most immediate pro about this figure is the size. She's way bigger than I thought. I don't know if she has a scale, but she feels like a 1/6 to me. Maybe, yeah, like a 1/6, 1/5, maybe, probably not. This figure is beautiful. This figure absolutely nails all of the details about 2B. They really nailed the details on her outfit, on the boots, on the sword. This figure looks exactly like I imagined 2B would if she just walked directly out of the game. Her pose is super powerful as well. It's just such a perfect figure of 2B. One thing I was a little bit worried about is that I'm used to anime figure hair, whereas 2B has more like action figure hair because it's kind of individual strands, which is a more realistic take than traditional anime figures. I must say, like, I do prefer the way anime figures do hair, but I like this more than I thought I would. Yeah, I'm so happy to have this. I think this figure it's kind of iconic, maybe? She's beautiful. Yeah, I love it. I'm probably not as impressed as I was with the Koi Girl, but like 2B is completely different vibes, a completely different figure, and I think she does what she does very well. All right, those are all of the figures and merch and Nendoroids I had to show you guys. I am so happy with everything I unboxed today. I'm honestly on such a high right now. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. If you didn't know, I have a Patreon where I make some exclusive videos on there. So if you're interested to see me unbox Baseball Girl, then feel free to check that out in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good week and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye! A huge special thanks to Bradley, Eduardo, Furkan, Mike, Neon Yan, Retro Richie, Rurika, Sleepy Quinny, Tattletale, and all of the names currently on the screen.